Hello, welcome to the stream. On today's stream, I will be talking about Bitcoin and many others. So, just 1 second. Let's take a look. No one's still watching, but I'm here, and I will start right away when someone joins the stream. Hello, welcome. On today's live stream, I would like to talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and if you have any questions, I would like to answer those lately. I can see Sean. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy, and I will start by giving you information crucial about Bitcoin at this certain moment. As you can see, I already opened up the Bitcoin chart, and it is the Bitcoin compared to the US dollar. Mostly I would like to show you what my personal opinion is about the Bitcoin chart and how it will be performing. So as you can see, we're currently right now trading right over here at the price of approximately $56,994. So Bitcoin is right now trading on previous resistance, as you could see right here, and created support over here. What I think is most important about Bitcoin in the upcoming days is that if Bitcoin doesn't make a leg towards the upside, it might be falling back down towards the previous levels of support where it found support lately at around $52,400 and $54,000. So I think this is very important, and I mostly think Bitcoin will be going up, especially because if you take the EMA ribbon, you can see that if you take a look at a little bit longer, every time when the shorts get exhausted and they are getting taken over by the long positions, as you could see right over here, this is when it happened, and also right here, and most shortly it happened once again just when we saw this leg being created. I think this is very important. Why do I think so? I think this will give us a lot of upward momentum, and if this upward momentum is going to show us a wonderful... If I'm going to Dubai with Crypto Rover, yes. Well, Sean, I'm still doubting if I'm going to Dubai with Crypto Rover, but thanks for asking that question, and I will answer that question maybe in a week or so, because I'm planning to go to Dubai, but unfortunately I do have to make a lot of... Currently I'm moving towards another space, so I have to keep myself into that. So I have to I firstly have to just get settled in my personal space, and after that I will take a look if it will be possible for me to go with Crypto Rover to Dubai. I won't be going tomorrow as he is, but if I do, I will be going approximately at the end of the month. So furthermore, as you can see right over here, the shorts took over the longs, and that's my personal opinion is this is very exciting news, because during an uptrend, if the shorts take over the longs on the EMA ribbon, most of the times we see an uptrend being created, and I think this is not it. I think the uptrend will still go on. If it does so, my personal opinion is that this will be a pump just right above this level of resistance. I don't think there is enough buying pressure right now, and I think this is just the target for me at this certain point. So it's around $60,000. If we hit this level and if we go past this level and we find resistance on this level, I think once again then we will start a huge... Then a pattern will be start playing itself out. So the pattern that I'm actually searching for is, if we break through the upside, there will be, as you can see right over here. Oh, well, sorry. So yeah. Well, hello. Your new villa. No. Okay, guys, very sorry. This is my first live stream, and I wasn't expecting that much comments already. So very wonderful news, and I really hope you like the live stream. As far as for me right now, what will be also a probable scenario, and I think this might happen today, actually in just approximately 30 minutes. I think that we will see once the market opens, the stock market opens and the regular markets, once they open on Sundays, we always see a huge momentum switch in Bitcoin. So if they open and the momentum will be towards the upside, I think we will be hitting the $60,000 in the short term, maybe by tomorrow morning. Otherwise, I think we will bounce back and we'll see a support level once again at approximately $52,000. If this happens, I think that's a perfect buying opportunity for Bitcoin before we are heading towards a very good week. I think upcoming week will be amazing. And that's it for me right now on Bitcoin, because the Bitcoin chart for me, it doesn't look quite steady. I'm still waiting for a confirmation of Bitcoin if it tends to go down or up. What could we be possibly seeing if Bitcoin today breaks down? I think is an inverse head and shoulders pattern that will be playing itself out in the upcoming months. I personally think this is a possible scenario, but I am not hoping for it, because this will be a scenario that once it plays itself out, a lot of people will lose their engagement in Bitcoin, and I think it's better for the entire crypto community if Bitcoin tends to go up in this upcoming week. I would like to go further to Ethereum, especially because Ethereum has been performing lately very well. As you can see, I already drawn two levels of support and resistance. Those are the blue boxes right over here and the upper box at this level over here. As well, Ethereum is trading right now in an upward channel, and I do think Ethereum will find psychological resistance, actually where it's trading right now at approximately $3,100 or $3,000. Why I think so, I will be explaining that to you in just 1 second. I will start by placing a Fibonacci retracement level, and I will place my swing low on approximately the 24th or 24th of December until the high where we're currently at. Yes. And as you can see on the Fibonacci retracements levels, we broke and we had resistance on the golden pocket entry at 0.382. That's a very critical level of resistance, I think, and I think it's most important if Ethereum would bounce back towards the 0.382. I don't think that's most probably in the upcoming weeks. I think that won't happen, but I do think we will see Ethereum having a pullback just in the short term, especially because it has been performing so well lately. I do not think Ethereum will last or will keep performing like this forever. So if it does so, Ethereum would be breaking back to this resistance level, I think, and that would be approximately at $26,027. And I think this is an important level to once again start accumulating before Ethereum breaks once again towards the upside. I realized something very nice right over here, I thought, and that's the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin chart. And what I saw was actually a, if I'm right, yes, I thought so, yeah. As you can see right here, Ethereum is creating an ascending triangle. This ascending triangle is a bullish pattern, and most of the times, now, well, it's not a bullish pattern, but it tends to proceed with the trend. And as you can see, and as we all know, Ethereum has been performing very well lately, and it's currently in an uptrend. So if this pattern breaks out, what I truly think will be happening in the short term, Ethereum will see a pump towards the upside, but only if there is enough buying pressure. If Ethereum breaks towards the upside, I already created this leg, we will be seeing a pump, something like this will be most probably happen, and this is a pump of approximately, let's take a quick look, just by placing this measurement tool, of 10%, I would say. It's a good pump. I personally will be careful still with placing any type of long position, especially because Ethereum is so overextended on the Ethereum compared to the US dollar chart. So I'm not personally opening a long position right now, but I think it will still probably go even, we will still see even a higher Ethereum in the upcoming week. So yeah, it's just a personal opinion of me that I won't be opening a long position, but if you would like to, I think once it retests the previous resistance and it becomes a support level, I think that's a good position to start your longs as well. I think something what is very important for me to show you, and what I find a good, what I think it's a very good bullish pattern, is this right over here. As you can see on the RSI, Ethereum created a higher, a lower low, and as well it created a higher low on the chart. Unfortunately, you cannot see it, so I will be just placing it like this. So as you can see right over here, Ethereum made a higher low on the RSI on the chart, and it made a lower low on the RSI. This is a bullish bias pattern. I know it's not such a big and significant higher lower low on the RSI, but I still think this is a bullish indicator. Very sorry, I just couldn't breathe anymore. And this is my personal opinion why Ethereum will be performing so well. So hello guys, thank you very much for all of you. If alts go, will, one of the questions of Wilke, Wilke, you're asking, hi, do you think alt will go down with Ethereum? Well, I do think several alts will go down, especially the alts that are performing on the Ethereum network. Alts like OMG network will be going down, but I do think some other alts will be performing right now, especially if Ethereum goes down, very well. I'm also a huge fan of Polkadot, and I would like to show you the Polkadot chart as well. As you can see, I opened up the Polkadot compared to the US dollar chart. I will just remove the RSI for just 1 second. And here we are. And you can see I already have drawn a few levels of resistance and support. What I think Polkadot will be doing in the upcoming weeks, I think Polkadot is actually really, really, really bullish. And the reasons why I will be explaining to you just in a short term, but especially on the Bitcoin chart. There is a huge pattern being created. So most of the people tend to look at the short term, and yeah, that's a very good sign. And most of the times you can recognize patterns on the short term as well, yes. And one of the patterns you can immediately see on the Polkadot chart is actually this descending triangle over here. I will be placing my trend lines, just 1 second, so I can adjust these spots over here. And you can see this is, well, it's not the most perfect triangle, but I think you guys can notice it as well. This is a triangle, and it's a descending triangle. So descending triangles most of the time tend to break down towards the downside, and I'm not a huge fan of those because, of course, we all want to gain profits, and I'm not a short trader. I do not want to trade against the market, and I think we shouldn't be doing that because right now we are at the current bull run, and the market sentiment is going up, so should you be trading. You should be trading up because the way up is the way you can make, well, it still is my personal opinion, but I think if you trade with the market sentiment, you will gain even more profits. But this is the descending triangle on the Polkadot chart. If this pattern tends to, if this pattern breaks out on the Polkadot compared to Bitcoin chart, we will be seeing a leg towards the downside of approximately, let's take a quick look how much percentages this is. This is a dump of approximately 34%. So that's quite a huge dump, but I personally think this won't be happening. And the reasons why is exactly the reason why I don't think this will be happening is because if you look a little bit further back, you will notice a better, well, I think it's an even stronger pattern because it's a bigger pattern that's playing itself out on the Polkadot compared to Bitcoin chart. And I'm a huge fan of bigger patterns because those patterns, I think they are more significant and they tend to tell you even more how probable it will be to pump towards the upside or the downside. I think if you look at a bigger picture, most of the times you will have greater benefits from it. So I will place my second trend line, and that's a trend line that I will start right over here. And I will be placing that one all the way to here. As you can see, this is actually the contrary as what of what I just showed you guys. This is a ascending triangle on the Polkadot chart. And this is the pattern I'm actually waiting for to break through. My personal target on Polkadot is, and what I'm expecting that Polkadot will be doing in the upcoming days, is just breaking through this horizontal level of resistance. And after that, it will be bouncing back, and I'm waiting for a confirmation of Polkadot to find support on this previous resistance and creating a new support level right over it. If it does so, I think we will be seeing Polkadot breaking out towards the upside anytime shortly. And my personal target is just, I'm measuring it right now. I think it will be a pump towards the upside that will be quite similar to the pump towards the downside that we just saw with the descending triangle that was being created. And this will be placed like that, and just the measurement tool right over here. As you can see, all of you, It's a 32% move towards the upside, and I'm very confident this is what will happen with Polkadot in the short term, especially because it has been trading lately, just as you can see, in between two levels of support and resistance. Yeah, and right over here as well on Polkadot, if you take the EMA ribbon, you can see one of the most important things. Once again, the shorts are exhausted, the longs are taking over, and once this happens, a huge pump towards the upsides tend to happen. Many times before it happened, and I'm actually quite confident this will happen once again. And if it does so, I'm really hoping that Polkadot will be able to break this level right over here at approximately $46 and will be bouncing back and finding support on this level, and afterwards creating a pump of approximately 32%. So guys, this is my personal opinion on Polkadot. As I said before on this live stream, it's actually my very first live stream, and it was meant to be just a practice for myself, also to engage with the public, as I'm seeing right now. If you do like this live stream at the moment, I would really enjoy if you guys could like the live stream, and if you are interested in more content, I will be posting many more videos on my YouTube channel, and you could be seeing those if you subscribe to my channel right now. So I'm just reading the comments at the moment, and I'm in a short form. So good job, thank you, Gino Mason. I'm very glad you like the live stream until now. Does any of you want any type of information at this certain point about a specific coin, or maybe I can find something else? Does anyone have a question at this moment for me? Otherwise, I will be switching over to a news article that I had right over here. You would like me to go over Cardano? Of course I can do that. That won't be a problem at all. Especially because today is my very first live stream. I would like to tell you guys I will be going over Cardano, and after that I will be just taking quits and just go and do something else, especially as well because today is my mom's birthday, so I have to do a few things as well in my personal atmosphere. So as you can see, I already opened up the Cardano compared to the US dollar chart, and what I can see right away is that Cardano is trading at really quite good levels of resistance. I will be drawing these horizontal lines for you so you can see as well what I mean by levels of support and resistance. This one over here. This one as well here. And I will actually start at Cardano by showing you as well what I personally think how it will be performing. So Cardano right now, I must say I'm a huge fan of Cardano. I'm all the way in on Cardano, and I think Cardano is one of the coins where we will see the most or the biggest profits, not just now but in the upcoming years. I'm really a holder on Cardano, and I think Cardano will be performing very well in the coming years. And if you are searching for a coin what you would like to hold for a longer period of time, I think Cardano is just a very good asset to do so. So that's my personal opinion on Cardano. So I would like to start by just looking at the RSI on Cardano, and what I'm seeing currently is nothing really special. No, not at all. So I will close the RSI once again so we have a bigger picture. So at the RSI on Cardano, Well, I must say almost all the coins right now, the shorts are getting exhausted and we are seeing an upward momentum being created because the longs are taking over those positions. And once the longs takes over, most of the times we see that the trend is being reverted, so that we will see a move towards the upside. As you could see, well, I will place it once again. I'm sorry that I removed this so early and so quickly. You can see the longs just took over this phase, and I personally think that Cardano might be seeing right now a phase of accumulation and won't be going necessarily that much higher, especially because it already saw quite a huge pump towards the upside, and I'm not completely sure there is enough buying strength at this moment to see Cardano reach new all-time highs just in the upcoming days. But I could be completely wrong, because we all know in the crypto markets sometimes it just goes all completely different as you were planning. So the Cardano compared to Bitcoin chart, I think this is a very good chart just to measure as well how Cardano will be performing. As you can see, Cardano is right over here, and I will be placing a Fibonacci retracement level, starting by selecting the highest candle right over here, and as well selecting the lowest candle at this part of the chart. And immediately, if you all do know what the golden pocket entry is, Cardano is trading right above the golden pocket entry. I think the golden pocket entry is a perfect place to enter a trade. But actually right now, I do think it's a little bit too late, especially because Cardano already found resistance on this golden pocket entry, and I think we will see Cardano still going a little bit up, but I don't think the profits that you are possibly getting from this trade will be tremendously huge. Only if you are trading for a longer period of time, if you're trading with low leverage, I think this might still be a good entry point, especially if you compare it to where Cardano has been in the past. I think if Cardano goes once again all the way up and you entered your trading position right now, it would be still a great trade where you could take lots of profit if you did it with a small leverage. So that's my personal opinion and how it looks right now, like this, with the Fibonacci retracement levels. And I also would like to look at the weekly Cardano chart. So here we are, and this is the weekly. And what I would like to show you is how Cardano has been performing compared to the 20-day moving average. I think the 20-day moving average is a very important part, because if Cardano stays above the yellow line, this is the 20-day moving average for the ones who do not know what it is. I think this is a very, very important indicator, because once a coin, an altcoin or Bitcoin or any type of cryptocurrency is still trading above the 20-day moving average, I think there is a lot of upward momentum, and that's what you can see as well on Cardano. I'm just not completely confident on the overall market, especially because, as I said before as well on this live stream, I'm still waiting for the opening of today's regular market and trading, because as you all know, on Sundays we see a lot of volatility in the market, and if Bitcoin tends to break towards the downside, I think it might be probable that Cardano will be breaking below the 20-day moving average. And if it does so, I hope personally that it will find resistance on the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement level and will stay there for just 2 or 3 days, and after that we will see a bounce back from Cardano. And I think I'm still waiting for Cardano to just drop a little bit so I can start a long position right over there. But that's my personal opinion. I do think if you're starting your long position right now, you can see you could have started your long position way better right over here. And that's why I'm waiting until Cardano has once again a crossover with the 20-day moving averages. Because once it does have a crossover, like you saw right over here, there is a momentum switch, and if the momentum goes towards the upside, I think there are lots of profits that can be taken. So guys, thank you very much for watching this live stream. I found it very how could I explain myself? I think I found it I'm very overwhelmed that you guys watch this video, and I will be doing this more often in the upcoming weeks, especially because I will be investing more of my time into my YouTube channel after I did my after I moved to my new place. So once again, thank you very much, and I hope to see you all on my next live stream. If you like this video, I really would like to see you guys subscribe to my channel, and I will be posting weekly updates and as well lots of videos in the upcoming weeks. You can really expect me to start posting videos regularly, even daily, after the 10th of May. So I'm really looking forward to that date, and I hope you do too. So guys, have a nice evening and goodbye.